Yo, Vikings Nation, SKOL, are you ready to feel the purple pride coursing through your veins? Today, we're diving into the latest Minnesota Vikings buzz, with all eyes on our rookie sensation, J.J. McCarthy, and the team's electrifying prep for the 2025 preseason. Is this the year our Vikings storm the NFL? Let's unpack the hottest updates straight from Vikings.com and beyond. The big question on every fan's mind: how's J.J. McCarthy shaping up as our QB1 of the future? Reports from training camp are lighting up the fan base, with Coach Kevin O'Connell hyping up McCarthy's progress. But are we seeing a superstar in the making, or is the hype too early? Stick with me as we break it down, scene by scene, with all the passion of a U.S. Bank Stadium roar. What's the one thing that could make or break our season? It's gotta be how McCarthy gels with this explosive offense. From Justin Jefferson's jaw-dropping catches to the O-line's brute force, we're building something special. So, grab your horns, crank up the SKOL chant, and let's dive into 15 scenes of pure Vikings fire. Leave your predictions in the comments below. The energy in Minnesota is electric, Vikings fans. Training camp reports are buzzing, and J.J. McCarthy's name is on everyone's lips. According to Vikings.com, our rookie QB is turning heads with his poise and precision in practice, showing why the Vikings drafted him to lead the franchise. Coach Kevin O'Connell, the offensive mastermind from the Sean McVay tree, is all about building McCarthy's confidence without rushing him into the spotlight. Sources say O'Connell's been raving about McCarthy's decisive throws and drills, with crisp ball placement that's got the whole team pumped. Are you feeling the same hype I am, SKOL Nation? But here's the kicker. O'Connell's playing it smart, keeping McCarthy's reps calculated to maximize growth. With the 2025 preseason kicking off soon, will we see JJ sling it in games? Or is Coach holding him back for a grand Week 1 reveal? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk strategy. Let's zoom in on McCarthy's camp performance, because this kid's got something special. Vikings Wire reports he's been nailing routes with the likes of Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, making the offense hum like a well-oiled machine. That's our future QB1. Folks, the stats back it up. In recent scrimmages, McCarthy's completion rate is hovering around 70%, with 0 picks in 11 on 11 drills. That's the kind of precision that gets fans out of their seats. O'Connell's coaching philosophy, fast eyes, fast feet, ultimate conviction, is clearly clicking with JJ. Who else is ready to see this kid light it up? Still, it's not all perfect. McCarthy's admitted to missing some throws he wants back, but that's just fuel for his fire. With the O-line setting the tone up front, as JJ himself praised, this offense is starting to look scary. What's the one play you want to see from McCarthy in the preseason? Let me know below. Now, let's talk about the big picture, the Vikings 2025 preseason vibe. The team's coming off a 2024 season where they went 7-10, per ESPN, but the energy feels different this year. With McCarthy under center and a stacked roster, the purple and gold are poised for a breakout. O'Connell's game plan is all about balance. Run the ball hard with Aaron Jones, let Jefferson and Addison stretch the field, and lean on that Danielle Hunter-led defense to shut down opponents. Vikings.com notes the team's physicality in camp is setting a tone. Can you feel the momentum building, SKOL fans? The preseason schedule is heating up, with matchups that'll test our depth. While we don't have confirmed opponents yet, rumors are swirling about a clash with a tough AFC team. Who do you want the Vikings to face in the preseason to prove they're legit? Hit the comments. Let's get into the trenches, because the O-line is where this team's heart beats. McCarthy himself gave props to the big guys up front, saying their physicality is setting the tone. According to Vikings Wire, Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill are looking like all-pros in camp. These guys are paving the way for Aaron Jones to bulldoze defenses, with early reports showing Jones averaging 4.8 yards per carry in scrimmages. That's the kind of ground game that opens up McCarthy's play-action passes. How excited are you for this run-heavy attack? But it's not just about the stats, it's the swagger. The O-line's been dominating in one-on-one drills, and that's got the whole team fired up. What's the one matchup you're dying to see our O-line crush in the preseason? Drop it in the comments, Vikings Nation. Time to shine a light on our WR1, Justin Jefferson. This guy's not just a star, he's a game changer. Vikings.com reported JJ's been torching DBs in camp, with McCarthy hitting him on deep routes that scream highlight reel. Jefferson's coming off a 2024 season with 1,400 yards and 10 TDs, per ESPN, and he's looking even sharper now. The chemistry between him and McCarthy is starting to click, with JJ praising Jefferson's detailed route running. Who else is pumped for this duo? But here's the suspense. Can Jefferson take it to another level in 2025? With defenses keying on him, it's up to McCarthy to spread the ball. Will JJ still get his 100 yards a game, or will Addison steal some spotlight? Let's hear your predictions. SKOL fans, let's not sleep on Jordan Addison, our WR2 who's ready to explode. Vikings Wire says Addison's been a standout in camp, with his speed creating mismatches all over the field. McCarthy's been finding him on quick slants and go routes, and it's looking lethal. Last season, Addison racked up 700 yards and 7 TDs, but insiders say he's poised for a 1,000-yard year in 2025. His ability to get open is giving McCarthy easy reads, which is huge for a rookie QB. What's the one play you want to see Addison break loose on? The big question. Can Addison step up if teams double Jefferson? With TJ Hawkinson also in the mix at tight end, this passing game is loaded. Drop your thoughts on our receiving core in the comments, Vikings Nation. Now, let's talk defense because our Vikings are bringing the heat. Danielle Hunter and the D-line are looking ferocious, with Vikings.com reporting 10 sacks in team scrimmages so far. That's the kind of pressure that'll make any QB sweat. The secondary, led by Byron Murphy Jr., is locking down receivers, with early camp stats showing a 45% completion rate against them. O'Connell's been hyping the defense's physicality, saying it's setting the tone for the whole team. Who's your favorite Viking defender right now? But here's the cliffhanger. Can this D hold up against elite offenses in the preseason? With teams like the Eagles or Chiefs potentially on the schedule, we'll find out soon. What's the one defensive play you're hyped to see? Let's talk in the comments. Back to McCarthy, because this kid's journey is what dreams are made of. Coming out of Michigan, he's got that national championship pedigree, and now he's carrying the hopes of Vikings Nation. Vikings.com says he's been studying film like a madman, breaking down defenses with O'Connell. In camp, McCarthy's shown flashes of brilliance. Think 20-yard darts to Hawkinson and scrambles that keep plays alive. But he's also had moments of rookie mistakes, like a near pick in 7-on-7 drills. That's just part of the growth, right, SKOL fans? The suspense is killing me. Will McCarthy start week 1, or will O'Connell ease him in behind a veteran? With Sam Darnold still on the roster, it's a hot debate. Drop your take in the comments. Who's QB1 for the opener? Let's talk about Coach O'Connell's master plan. This guy's a wizard, blending McVay's offensive genius with his own flair. Vikings Wire says O'Connell's playbook is expanding, with new wrinkles like jet sweeps and RPO packages tailored for McCarthy. O'Connell's all about fast eyes, fast feet, and he's drilling that into JJ daily. Camp reports show McCarthy running these plays with confidence, hitting receivers in stride. How much do you trust O'Connell to unlock this offense? But here's the hook. Will O'Connell's cautious approach, maybe sitting McCarthy for parts of the preseason, pay off? Or should we see JJ in live action sooner? Vikings fans, what's your call? Hit the comments. The running game is about to be a problem for defenses, and Aaron Jones is leading the charge. Vikings.com reports Jones is looking explosive, breaking off 15-yard runs in camp like it's nothing. That's the kind of spark we need. With the O-line gelling, Jones could be in for a monster year. Last season, he hit 656 yards in 11 games, per ESPN, but a healthy 2025 could see him crack 1,200. How many TDs are you predicting for Jones this year? The big question. Can Jones and the run game take pressure off McCarthy? A strong ground attack means easier throws for JJ, but defenses will try to stack the box. What's your game plan, Vikings Nation? Drop it below. Let's shine a light on TJ Hawkinson, our tight end who's ready to feast. Vikings Wire says Hawkinson's back to full health after his 2023 knee injury, and he's been a favorite target for McCarthy in camp. Those seam routes are looking deadly. Hawkinson's 2023 stats, 960 yards and 5 TDs, show why he's a matchup nightmare. With McCarthy's accuracy improving, expect Hawkinson to be a red zone monster. Who else is hyped for some TJ touchdowns? But here's the drama. Can Hawkinson stay healthy for a full season? If he and McCarthy keep building chemistry, this offense could be unstoppable. What's the one play you want to see Hawkinson make? Let's hear it. SKOL fans. The Vikings special teams are flying under the radar, but don't sleep on them. Greg Joseph's been drilling 50-yard field goals in camp, per Vikings.com, and our return game with Keen Wangwu is looking dangerous. Special teams can flip games, and the Vikings are building a unit that's all about momentum. Nwangwu's 4.3 speed is a weapon, and he's breaking off big returns in practice. What's the one special teams play that could change a game for us? The question is, will our special teams be the X factor in close games? With the NFC North looking stacked, every point matters. Drop your thoughts on our special teams in the comments. Let's talk about the NFC North because this division is a battlefield. The Lions, Bears, and Packers are all gearing up, but Vikings.com says our roster depth is turning heads. McCarthy's growth could be the edge we need. Last year, the Lions took the division at 12-5, per ESPN, but the Vikings are building a squad to challenge them. With our offense clicking and the D-line wreaking havoc, we're ready to fight. Who's the biggest threat in the North? The suspense is real. Can the Vikings steal the division crown in 2025? It all starts with the preseason, and I'm dying to see how we stack up. Drop your division predictions in the comments, SKOL Nation. As we wrap up, let's look ahead to the preseason opener. While the schedule's still TBD, rumors from Vikings Wire hint at a showdown with a playoff-caliber team. That's the perfect stage for McCarthy to shine, or will O'Connell keep him under wraps? The fan base is buzzing with anticipation, and US Bank Stadium is ready to erupt. With every practice, this team's looking more like a contender. What's the one thing you're most excited to see in the preseason? Vikings Nation, it's time to bring the noise. Smash that like button, drop your hottest takes in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings news updates. Share this with your fellow SKOL fans, and let's get ready for a wild 2025. Yo, SKOL Nation, we're almost at the finish line, but the hype train's just getting started. The Vikings are building something special, and JJ McCarthy's at the heart of it. Whether he's slinging TDs or learning from the sidelines, this kid's got us dreaming big. From Jefferson's circus catches to Hunter's QB nightmares, this roster is loaded with talent. The 2025 season could be the year we finally bring that Lombardi trophy to Minnesota. What's your bold prediction for the Vikings this year? Let's keep the fire burning. Vikings fans, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment with your SKOL chant, and share this video with every Vikings fan you know. Together, we're unstoppable SKOL.